can draw. I can draw. I can paint in watercolor. Hey guys, this is Caleb King of thecalebking.com. You're here at C2E2, and I just want you to say, hey, subscribe to Raze Chaos.
Welcome back, everybody. My name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel, and this is a fun one. This is so much fun. We have got the Pink Panther. We got a pop of the Pink Panther, and the Pink Panther is one of those characters that not a lot of people know much about, but they actually know more than they think. Little riddle there. We're going to shut this guy up. And we're going to take a look at Pink Panther. Came out in 1963, 64. He basically came out along the same time as the movie. The Pink Panther, starring Peter Sellers. It was an animated short right at the beginning. And, he eludes the Inspector Clouseau all the way through the opening in this animated vignette, little bit in the opening credits, and that actually proved very, very popular. So much so that although he would still appear in the Pink Panther movies, in the intros and whatnot, they did actually make some other cartoon shorts of him, only they would not call the person he was foiling Inspector Clouseau. They referred to him as the Little Man, which it was still the same design. It was just him always chasing him, and it quickly turned into more or less the Little Man turning into the bad guy who is always out to get the Pink Panther. Of course, the movie, it was completely different, where the Pink Panther is actually a diamond, and Inspector Clouseau is trying to find who stole it, and track it down, and they just did this complete flip, and then pretty much ever since, they have continued to slap the Pink Panther on stuff. He's become a bit of a mascot, for just anything you needed. I actually remember for a while there was like Pink Panther home installation. Like, I remember when I was a little kid, I would see, and they would have the pink home installation, and I was disappointed because it was just a commercial. I was watching, I was like, oh, Pink Panther, and then it was just a commercial. But still, it made small children like myself want to buy it, even though we had nothing to insulate. Yeah, kind of a messed up little marketing scheme there, I would guess. But I do remember some cartoons happening of him. I remember there being a Pink Panther Jr. at one point. Honestly, it all goes back to my favorite is just simply him wandering around, eluding Inspector Clouseau, because that's where he came from, and I know there are actually people here that are people out there that thought that the Pink Panther was actually older than the movie and didn't originate from that, but no, that's where he came from. It's just when you try to think back from the 60s, not too many people can do that anymore. But we're going to go ahead and take this out and have a look at it. He's about as simple as it gets. I mean, he's pink and he's a panther. It's really kind of, you get the whole idea of the Pink Panther as far as it being a diamond. It was a pink, probably from India, where it was originally found or something. You know, the legend around it pretty much called to have a nickname for a diamond being a Pink Panther. That kind of makes sense. However, just the idea of making a Pink Panther in general makes absolutely no sense, because a panther is very, very, very stealthish, and there's nothing stealthish about a large pink cat. But they've got his attitude going on here, his little thumbs up over here, and the hand movements. You got the tail going on there. Just a great looking pop. Yeah, I am more interested in what other people know of the Pink Panther, as far as, did you originally see him in cartoons, or did you watch him as part of the Pink Panther movies? I remember being a little kid, and like, it was almost an annual event that they would show one of the Pink Panther movies on TV, and that was a big deal. Like, it was, we just kind of sit there, we'd watch those movies when they were available on TV, on cable. And of course, we were really excited for the opening, and then stuck around. And I honestly feel that it gave a whole new generation a look at how funny Peter Sellers was. And I worry that that's disappearing, because he really was a hysterical guy. But he's not at the top of a lot of people's lists as far as comedians go anymore. And I think that is something that's sorely lacking. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. I'd like to know in the comments, like, where did you first see the Pink Panther? Was it one of the later cartoons, or was it from the Pink Panther movie series? I believe he was in all of them but one. But at any rate, I hope you have a great day, and never forget that life is full of odd moments. You never know when you're going to be defined.